welcome to Reading ID. Let's look in the lens. Hi, I'm Rebecca. Welcome to Reading ID. Today I'm bringing you my Disability Readathon TBR. So I was not planning on participating in this readathon only because I'm an extremely new channel. I've been around BookTube for a while, but I just started making my own content, so I thought it might be too soon to participate in a readathon in October, but I've been seeing so many awesome TBR videos, and if you know anything about this readathon, you know that the hosts have done a fantastic job of creating different challenges that will work for anyone. It's very flexible. Let's get into the challenges. So, category one, I will either be reading a nonfiction book or reading a poem, or really, I'll read the whole book of poetry. That's because I want to read another book by this author, Leah Lakshmi Piepsna Samarasinha. I already read a memoir by this author last year, and that was called Dirty River, a queer femme of color dreaming her way home. Really excellent, incredibly intersectional story that I had just never seen told before. I loved her writing. Her newest book came out last year, and that is a nonfiction work called Care Work, Dreaming Disability Justice. I know was highly anticipated. Of course, there is a wait for it at the library since I just decided to participate in this readathon, so I may be able to get my hands on some of her poetry a little sooner. Actually, either of these books I may be able to borrow from the same friend who recommended hers to me in the first place, so I'll have to see whichever one I get my hands on first. That's what I'll be reading for this challenge. Just a wee bit of time travel to the next day because I've just picked up my hold at the library. This is for category 2, read a comic book or graphic novel. I will be reading I Hear the Sunspot by Yuki Fumino, and this is a manga about a teenage boy who is deaf or hard of hearing, and he's been having a hard time, and then he meets another boy, and, cuteness ensues. For category 3, I'll be reading a book set in the future. I also saw that Anna recommended, but I think we read the same Tor.com article and I had already found it. I was really looking for something more sci-fi, and I'm assuming at least part of this is going to be set in the future. So it is a special edition of Uncanny Magazine that's called Disabled People Destroy Science Fiction. So you can get the ebook for fairly cheap, and it is available through my e-reader of preference, which is Nook. I noticed a lot of the contributors are people I've heard of before, read their writing, and then also a lot of new names. So that's exactly what you're looking for in an anthology. And I'm guessing it'll probably be like mixed media as well, not just writing. So excited to get into that. All right, category 4. I think the book I chose fits 3 out of these 4 prompts. So it could either be read a book by a person of color, it could be read a romance, or it could be read a book featuring chronic illness, and that is Love from A to Z. I found the audiobook on Scribd. I've already 9 chapters in or so. It's been getting amazing reviews. People love this book, so I'm really excited to pick it up. Well, I've already started listening. I'm really excited to keep listening to this and see where it goes. For category 5, for this one, I am going to fulfill 2 challenges, and mostly I'm going to be fulfilling read a children's book. I will be reading multiple children's books. I am a school librarian, and in fact these are all brand new books because in our most recent order I was looking to add more books about disability to our library. And if you've ever seen older children's books about disability, it is a shit show. I mean, it's all about like these special kids and like so-and-so's little sister has a heart of gold. There have been a lot more recent Own Voices titles for kids about disabilities. So let me show you the 3. I have 3 that fit this prompt. So the first one is by Shane Burkaw called Not So Different, What You Really Want to Ask About Having a Disability, Go Ahead, Ask Me. I've already flipped through this one a little bit, and I really like Shane's sense of humor. Just to give you an idea, he has really funny spreads. I think this is really eye-catching for kids. It's really honest. We have another Own Voices book about a kid in a wheelchair. So it is called This Kid Can Fly. It's about ability, not disability, and it's by Erin Phillips. It is co-written with Tanya Bolden, more of a middle grade book. So if this is the one that's going to take me longer out of this category to read, but I skimmed a few pages and it was really engaging. And I love that we have a disabled kid of color. All of my students are predominantly African American, Latinx. So, you know, this looks like someone that would be in their community, somebody that goes to our school, and that's really important in children's literature. The last book can fill this prompt, but it also fills the prompt in this category of read a book featuring an animal, and that is Little Helpers, Animals on the Job. So this one is really simple. I didn't realize until I opened it up today, like just how short and simple it is on every page. Every page has a different animal who is a service animal. But what I really love about books like this is it really, they are conversation starters. I think that's it for all the regular challenges. There are some bonus challenges, one of which is make a booktube video with your TBR. So check. It also says read 10 books or texts. Choose 2 from each category. I don't think I'm going to hit that one, but I might, especially if I add some more kids books into some of those categories I haven't mentioned, or another graphic novel, something like that. I'm not going to read a book with over 500 pages. Sorry. Also not going to Instagram. Not on Instagram. I am on Goodreads if you want to follow me on there. The link is down below. And of course, you can also hit the subscribe button. As I mentioned, I'm an extremely new channel, so I would love to get to know more people in the community, especially people who are interested in reading diverse books, in participating in readathons like the Disability Readathon. I hope your reading month goes well, and we'll see you on the other side of October.